Welcome, welcome to Big Rob's Game Corner. I'm Big Rob, bringing you Supercard content. I guess on the stream, I'm going to be claiming some rewards. Looks like. Hey, it's going on.
Finally.
Yeah, I know. I had to work. That sucks.
Hello.
Hello, Worthy. What's going on?
Okay.
That's good. I got some stuff. I gotta clean my stuff, my PvP stuff apparently. Then I gotta do some TBG work.
I pull up with Nightbot if you act up.
Yeah. Okay, we got some stuff to claim, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nothing but rumbles. And 3, 2, 1. Rumbles, vanguards, nothing I need. Three slots. And 940. Wow, that's depressing. Oscar Worldwide here. I was on the stream. We're really sorry to hear about the. It's okay. Thanks. Nice.
Rob, how are you today, brother?
Oh, okay, I guess. At work, it sucks, and I'm kind of depressed after watching Noel's stream now. So that's the first time I've ever watched Noel's stream, and it was actually depressed afterwards. I can't see him. I can't see them. I can't watch them delete cards. I can't do it. It kills me too much.
How do I get mods for your channel?
But just do it, really. I just. I could probably make you mod. But I can't really make everybody mod. If I had to keep adding mods, I'm just gonna have a chat full of mods. But I'll make you a mod. Not much, Axel. Just doing some TBG, which is at work for most of the day. Kind of sucks. But I'm off for 2 days now, so.
Hey, thank you so much, man. Hope everything is well.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just a little depressed after watching the Walls stream.
You hit 100 subs earlier.
I know, thank you.
I know it was really odd and your stream wasn't that good, TBH.
Exactly. This time it killed me. I can't.
You're still live.
No, he ended. I can't. No, I can't do that. I would never do anything like that for no amount of money.
Try me. Nick Formod, Nick Formod, Nick Formod, Nick Formod, Nick Formod, Nick Formod. The way Biden is winning, I am very sad.
Oh my God. This is good. Oh boy. We're all gonna die if Biden gets anything. I swear to God. He's gonna ruin this country. And none of us are gonna get any more help either. No more stimulus packages, nothing.
I am on a date with a toaster.
Nice.
Exactly.
I know. We're not gonna get any help.
How do you make me a mod and Biden is a joke?
Yeah, he is a joke. I had to go in the stream and do it.
And he said he was raising taxes.
Yeah, exactly. I'm already broke as a joke as it is now. I'm not gonna have any money at all. I'm gonna be working for nothing.
I wish Newell had a better stream.
Yeah, I don't think he should ever do that anymore.
Biden is making this world hell.
It is. People are just so stupid when they vote. I don't get it. Biden's a damn criminal.
Everyone thinks Trump caused racism.
No, it's not true though.
Biden is gonna make me so depressed.
Me too. I tell you right now, Biden gets elected. If Biden gets elected, we're not going to get the stimulus package. I'm telling you right now. We're not going to get any more help.
Everything is robbed by Big Newell. What?
None.
What didn't you like about Newell's stream?
I can't see him deleting cards. That killed me.
I didn't like that he played Mippy the whole time.
Well, there's nothing really to play here.
I'll know everything is messed up from Biden.
Exactly.
Elbow cup, chill dog, chill, Kate, elbow cow, take out, hydrate, sanitizer, buffering to the 5, the 5, the 5, buffering, take out, stay home, stay home, stay home, stay home, chill out, cat, stay home. What's up, Rob?
Not much, Alexa Bliss fan. How you doing?
No POLOTICS should rule the world.
No. Exactly.
Why can't we just have a peaceful world? Trump made this world amazing. Now Biden is gonna kill us.
Exactly. That's exactly what's gonna happen. People are just idiots. They believe they believe liars. They really do. They don't understand that they don't understand the actual what's actually going on. I couldn't even vote today because
Not straight away though, he makes us suffer.
yeah, I couldn't even vote today because I had to go work. Trump did a great job, and people don't see that, and they're idiots, to be honest.
Biden deserves nothing, all he wants is money.
Exactly, and all he's gonna do is give it to his family.
Season 7 is most definitely gonna drop on the 18th.
Well, that's good.
I couldn't even vote, you wanna know why?
You're not old enough?
Yep, he's a useless human being.
He is. Definitely is.
I am 13 lollipop.
Exactly.
Anyone should be able to vote.
Yeah, I think so. I believe so too.
I wish that we could just live a great life, but how are we gonna do that when Biden is president?
Exactly. We can't. We're not gonna be able to survive.
Almost worse than Abraham.
Well, actually, Abraham was a really good president. Abraham Lincoln was actually a really good president.
Trump is at 118 and Biden is at 209, son of a gun.
Oh my God. That's ridiculous.
Why don't people just get it through their head? Biden is a horrible man.
Because they're idiots?
Hello.
Hello, crazy.
Rob, by the way, I am SRY to hear about the accident that happened. I pray for you.
Thank you.
But he was murdered because of the stuff he did. Although slavery was a good decision to not have R, but it wasn't just Abraham though.
Yeah. It's okay. That accident wasn't really a big deal. It was just, it shouldn't have happened.
They prob think that Biden is better than Trump cause Trump ignored COVID for a bit. How are you doing?
He didn't know it was happening. Crazy. I'm okay.
I swear if Biden wins, it's just gonna make the world worse than it is.
Yep.
Hey man, just about to watch the election some more, but just wanted to drop in and say hi and hope you have a good stream, brother. Hope Bree is okay and hope you're doing good.
Hey,
Like
bruh.
they are.
Nice. That's good. I'm okay. Bree's fine. Like I said, nobody's hurt. It was really stupid. Stupid.
People that live off of welfare.
Yeah. I guess. I it wasn't really a big thing that happened, but it was just a stupid mistake that
I
happened.
gotta go.
It was scary though. But thank
Crap happens, but things will be okay. Love ya guys.
love you too.
I am okay. He'll be back in 20 minutes.
Yeah, the best thing about it is I'm not gonna have to pay for it, which is good.
Okay,
Yeah. Sounds good.
Biden is lame.
Yes, he is. I'm not even gonna watch the election. Apparently, Biden's winning. So if I see that Biden wins, it's gonna be a
Glad to hear Bree.
that. Yep. Apparently, I'm not. I'm not watching the election because apparently, Biden is winning by 209 to 118. So I'm not gonna watch this world.
108 to 118. Biden is winning. Kill me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna watch this world turn to shit by watching the election. Forget that. We're all gonna fucking. We're all gonna die when Biden gets to the thing. We are.
No money, no house, no toilet, no nothing with Biden as president.
Exactly. I'm gonna be homeless. I swear to God.
Who's winning the whole campaign?
Apparently Biden 208 to 118.
Going to take Florida though, which will basically win him the election. Lol, they just don't want to call it yet.
Oh well, I hope so. I really hope so because if Biden gets president, we're not getting another stimulus check. So that means I'm not gonna be able to get the extra money I need.
That a lot of Trump's votes were thrown out other states.
Oh, wow, they're throwing out freaking Trump's votes. Wow.
He is dominating Florida right now.
Well, that's good. I hope so because, geez, if Trump is elected again, we're gonna get a stimulus package because he's the one pushing for it, and that's gonna help me and the kids out because everybody's raping me with all this money, and I really have nothing. I'm not even gonna have.
They probably rigged it.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna have a. We're probably not even gonna have a Christmas without that stimulus check. It's a scary thought. It really is.
I am not having a frigging B-day.
Yeah, that sucks.
I am here for you, brother. Trump will win. Trust in God. He is in full control.
I hope so. I hope so. Man, I hope so. He's a pretty damn good president, I'll tell you that one. People hate him for no reason, and they don't understand.
So Biden never comes back.
They don't. Yeah, they don't ever.
Well, I am not sure, but I am praying to God he does.
Yeah, I don't understand why people don't. I don't understand why people say how horrible things about Trump when he actually did so many positive things since he's been elected, and they just put him down and then make up shit. I don't get it. Ever since he's been elected, he's been berated, and his whole term. I mean, I didn't think I liked Trump as much as I did, but I actually do.
Remember in like 2000s everyone wanted him to be president.
Yeah. But the thing is, when
Help the people without money, and Biden is gonna let so many people homeless.
exactly,
Trump 100. Believe it or not, this is the battle of good versus evil.
exactly, it's exactly what I do believe it. It is the battle of good versus evil. Because, geez, Louise, if people are voting for Biden, man, they must be on some serious drugs. They have no idea. They must be blind and don't know what's going on at all in this world, and who's actually helping the world and who's not. Seriously,
All JK.
who's Biden, man? Biden is like the devil himself, man. Everything.
Literally gonna break down in tears if Biden wins.
Oh, me too. I'm already swelling up. I
President Trump never had to give anyone stimulus to begin with, but he cares about the families struggling, and he'll tell you what 1200 helped a lot of people.
exactly, dude. Exactly. Without that money, man, I was gonna get screwed. I had no job. I had nothing. Without that money, I would not have been able to afford anything for these kids. And he's also one that helped push for the 1,500 extra for the unemployment. I was getting 1,500 every other 2 weeks. Night by. Every other week I was getting 1,500, and I was able to buy everything I needed for the kids and keep my bills in order because of Trump.
I know he's not that cool. He's a frigging weirdo that lives off his mom's credit card, and his whole family should not be supporting him as he is Satan himself.
Yeah. I just totally screwed this TBG up. Oh man, I got nothing to even play on Supercard. Oh my god. I got a Pro card. Money at Bank, King Ear. Just scary world we live in this day.
Play a different game and well chat.
Yeah. I gotta see if I can pro a card.
Just know, Rob, it will all be okay.
I'm hoping. I hope so. I got a lot of other crap to worry about. Don't worry about a fucking horrible president going into things now. It really would be the year from hell. This would be 2020. It would be the absolute year from hell. And I don't even have my damn controller to put it on even to see what's gonna happen.
It's 272 when Biden has 210.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
Hi Rob, how's your night going?
Could be better. Alright, let me turn on this TV. Hold on. I can't find.
Loses, I am afraid of the consequences, but we will have 3 months to appreciate him.
It's still not. 3. Yeah, I guess. I already appreciated Trump as it is. He's done so much to help me and my family.
Actually, 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
Nope, I will not accept. He will be here 4 more years.
Yeah, I hope so.
I am not going to share my view cause it will not help, but I respect your guys' opinions.
Yeah.
Nick Formod.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Trump's actually winning, actually, guys. 64% in Arkansas. He's winning Arkansas.
Yes, sir.
If I just put it on, that's
Protesting is bad. Wait till Biden becomes president.
61% in Tennessee. He's winning Tennessee as well. There's 2 states down right there. Trump's winning Ohio, too. It looks like it's my turn around, guys. That's 3 more states.
Finally in Tier SummerSlam.
Nice, awesome. Well, of course, Biden's winning in Connecticut.
Yes.
West Virginia, Trump 68%. So he's winning Virginia. West Virginia.
6,789,469,935 square feet, so let's burn it down.
Yeah. Well, Biden's winning Massachusetts.
Wonderful, glad to hear.
Yep. Mhm.
I've learned to respect opinions and I respect y'all's, but I'm just not a fan of Mr. Trump.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
It's not grateful.
Listen, I'm not a fan of Trump either, but it actually helped me and my family out. Like he helped with stimulus checks. He helped. He won Nebraska. Trump did. He actually helped with the unemployment where I didn't have a job and I actually got the extra money I needed with the COVID stuff happening. Dude, he did so much for the people like me that have been struggling their whole life. And that's why Biden is just a rich bee that doesn't
Can't take
care.
that away, he did put the checks out.
Exactly. And without that money, I wouldn't have anything I have. And if Biden wins, we're not gonna get the stimulus checks. We're not gonna get anything. He's gonna raise taxes. I already pay up the wazoo already as taxes. Dude, I'm gonna be like homeless.
I know, but I don't know cause I am only 12 and my mom doesn't tell me about this.
Exactly. He's winning. Bro, we can just say he won. Trump like pretty much won Wyoming, so that's good. He's winning states left to right, so I don't see. Biden's gonna win Colorado.
My problem with Trump is he has done some very bad things in his run.
He did a lot of good things in his run too. Not everybody's a. Not everybody's. What bad things did he really do?
Hey, I am in Wyoming and there's a lot of Trump fans.
Yeah, well, he won Wyoming pretty much. Biden just won freaking Oregon. Trump is about to win Wisconsin. Looks like. But what bad things did he actually do? I mean, seriously. I think he did a lot of good rather than bad stuff.
Well, there's 200,000 dead and he's not doing a whole lot about it.
There's not much he could do about it. What is he supposed to do?
It's in my favorite state.
What is he supposed to do? I mean, it's the damn virus. He's doing everything he possibly can.
Because he can't do much.
Yeah. It's really not the president. He's just the fall guy, pretty much, with all the shit. He's not. He didn't do it. Cause the freaking coronavirus. He's doing everything he can to help people that have it, and to stop the spread. He has been. He's the one that called for the lockdown. He's the one that called for everything. He did the best he could when he found out.
He put thousands of kids in cages around the border.
No, he
Right,
didn't.
but that's what y'all don't understand. He needs time. It's not 2-second situations.
Exactly. And no, he didn't. That's just people saying he did. Trust me. He would never, and he's not that type of person to do that. They just said that he did that. Everybody's quick to blame a president for everything, and not knowing all the details for anything. Like I said, I didn't vote for Trump the first time, but I'm actually sitting here defending the guy because you know why? Because he actually did a lot of good, and I see it. I live it every day.
He would need help and no one believes him. It's just jealousy.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I didn't vote for Trump. I didn't want Trump for president, but I actually
I voted for Trump because he helped my family and I have respect for him.
exactly. He's
You
helping.
still there, Wesley?
He helped me too. He helped me and my family. And without his help, I wouldn't have been able to afford anything. Like I said, I didn't vote for him the first time, but I would have voted for him the second time totally. He did a lot better. The numbers are 187 Biden and 111 Trump.
I just think Young would have been better, but he dropped out. But I think Young or AOC will win in 2024. I would
Yeah,
have voted, but obviously I am 12.
yeah. It looks like Trump might win Louisiana, Minnesota. Biden's winning Minnesota. Trump is winning North Carolina. Trump is winning Michigan.
We need a real man as a president.
Yeah. Kansas is winning. Trump is winning Kansas.
Winning Maine.
Yeah, Trump is winning Kansas, Michigan.
Trump needs to win Texas and Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and Florida. If he wins Florida, he'll win. That's what people are saying.
I live in Maine. I need Trump to win Maine.
Well, it looks like Biden is winning Maine. Biden is in the lead for Maine. Just to let you know. New Mexico is Joe Biden.
Are you serious? Kill me.
I'm dead serious watching it as we speak. Donald Trump is winning Alabama.
He might not be a real man cause he's getting old, but with him and his conspiracy theories that he's bad is not true, is just jealousy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. District of Columbia, Joe Biden with a landslide. Vermont, Joe Biden.
Oh, I might as well just die, bro. Biden is gonna tear me apart.
Yeah, same here.
Don't die.
Dude, we're all gonna die if Joe. But if Biden takes office, we're all gonna die. Trump's winning Kansas.
FR Rob be speaking facts.
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, y'all? I am back.
What's up, man? I'm just chilling, watching this horrible election. Yeah, 51% Maine for Joe Biden.
Just cause of a president that will make you suffer doesn't mean you die.
Yeah, we're gonna suffer while we die. Look, Trump is winning all the freaking states. I swear to God, Joe Biden is all. Joe Biden only won Wisconsin. He's Joe Biden only won Washington, Oregon, California, New York, and a couple other states, but he's winning in the polls because of that. He's literally winning all the highest states. And Trump's winning every other state, and he's losing. How is that possible? I don't know. I don't know what else to do, guys. There's really nothing else to play.
I told ya it's rigged.
It is rigged. Yeah.
I think Trump is gonna win.
I hope so. The way it's looking, it doesn't look like it.
Anything will stay here and chat.
Yeah,
I am just RLY done with world.
me too. Pennsylvania. Donald Trump is winning 57% in Pennsylvania.
I love my family, but Biden is gonna hurt US bad.
Yes, he is.
My hometown.
Me too. Mine too. I live in Pennsylvania. Donald Trump's winning Utah.
Hello.
Hello.
I live in Maine. I am in tears because I can't have Biden running Maine.
Exactly. Donald Trump won Georgia. Hello. Trump's winning Georgia. Ooh, that's an awesome Barbie.
BRB, I'm a go get beat.
Okay.
What's our favorite meal?
I don't like anything. I love pizza, sloppy joes, pasta. Generally, I really don't have a favorite meal. I generally like everything. But I guess sloppy joes is my close favorite. I like fettuccine alfredo too.
Yum.
Mm-hmm. Biden's winning Arizona.
Trump doesn't like scientists. If they made a cure for COVID, do you think he will deny it?
No, he wouldn't. He's here to help the people. But people don't understand.
Me and my friend just had a conversation that politics arguing makes the US awful.
It does. No wonder people want to attack us and kill us all the time. We're fucking,
We're all hit for my sake.
we're freaking idiots. Me too. He did a lot for mine too.
I feel like US would be a great place, but these stupid politics ruin everything.
Yep.
I am back.
Okay, that's good.
If you make me a mod and I RLY hope Trump takes over Maine. Yo, this game's fun, but Dylan, come on.
I don't really know at the moment. I got hold on. I'm pretty high up there. Yes, 300 million. Sweet. About time I got that big one. Donald Trump's winning Texas. Um,
Trump takes over Nevada, Pennsylvania, and Texas.
I can't remember.
Latest I've gotten to was a snowbillet.
I think I'm way past that.
Was he timed out?
No, should no one should be.
No. Okay, good. Well, I didn't time him out.
Uh,
I feel like if a president loses, their supporters would start riots.
because that's
Not boy.
probably what's gonna happen. Marzipan Luigi Trump supporters won. These stupid bots of Biden supporters in essence stated that they'll riot if Trump wins. This month could be a crisis whoever wins. Yeah.
No, he won.
Biden's gonna destroy this country. Trump's winning Indiana.
Has Trump won from
Are you kidding? He's the one that stopped all the rioting.
Biden will make our economy crash and support riot leaders.
Exactly.
I like Trump. I really think he's a good fit for the job.
Me too.
Wins, then people would act like it's all calm, but really this world would look like Korea.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree, Finn. It's just crazy to me.
It is.
But there's no event in Supercard right now, lol.
There's nothing in Supercard.
Regardless who wins election day and presidential debates are holidays to me.
Yeah.
To me is getting a nuke to the forehead from Kim Jong-un.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone follow UFC?
No, I don't.
Not me.
Pennsylvania, 50% of the votes are in. 95% of the votes are in for North Carolina for Trump. Biden's likely to win Hawaii. That's 4 electoral votes. He's winning all the highest freaking electoral votes. Don't understand. That's ridiculous.
What if President Biden is thinking you have to be like 36 to be in the White House and the only thing you can are make speeches, pass laws, and talk about events that happened during the present?
Yeah.
For sure.
He's winning every of the highest votes. This has to be rigged.
Is that's what I don't like.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, there's no possible way Biden can win all the highest freaking electoral votes. I mean, he's only winning states that have the highest. Yeah, he's only winning the highest electoral votes, where they have the highest amount of votes for it. And then we can see that Trump's winning almost every state in the country. Trump's winning Ohio. 89% of the votes are in. Trump is winning Georgia. I am. We still have 4 people apparently in the group. Trump's winning Nevada. That's good. Trump's winning Utah, or won Utah. No, I think Oregon. Okay. I don't know. I just pretty much put it on there. Trump either won Tennessee or is winning Tennessee. Me too. Me too. I think I have a check mark by it. They won it. So Trump won like West Virginia and a bunch of other states. Yeah, exactly. Well, Trump might win Florida. That might help win the whole election, though. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm behind. I'm watching CBS, so I don't. Apparently, they don't have it in. I don't know. Oh, I didn't see him win Florida yet. So okay, cool. Do you know what else is not delayed then? Which one's having the accurate votes? Uh, he just won Mississippi. Donald Trump. I thought they were saying Florida will determine who wins the election. Well, Trump's winning Pennsylvania. Trump's winning by 50%. He's winning North Carolina. Ohio. Trump just won Ohio. Trump won Ohio. I'm gonna turn this station off then. I just clicked it because it showed me where the thing was. Idaho. Trump just won Idaho. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep checking Instagram though. I'm trying to stream for you guys. I'm not gonna keep checking Instagram. I don't think I'm making anybody else mods right now, dude. I have a ton of mods. Half of my things are mods right now, dude. Mm. I would love to be that. Nice.
When it comes to buying a home, they say cash is king. But you're a queen, and that's just as powerful. You're armed with a verified approval from Rocket Mortgage. Sellers know your offer is good, so your bid has the strength to compete with cash offers. Now grab your crown and rule. That castle is yours. So when you need an edge in the bidding war, Rocket can.
Breaking news, we have a major race to announce. The Fox News decision desk can now project that President Trump will defeat former Vice President Joe Biden in the state of Iowa, which is
Well, Trump just won Iowa.
Re-election hopes alive.
All right, now that that is in, we'll bring back in our panel. I mean, Mo, this is just a math game right now, right? We're just trying to work through the electoral map. It was a big deal when Florida, Trump secured Florida. It feels like
Yeah, I do.
But then Arizona goes to Biden, and everybody's working on their pathways to
Tonight.
270.
No, that's right.
I don't think he should be deleting any cards.
And there's still so many different permeations, but they're all going to be narrow, right? Like, I don't think there is an electoral college landslide scenario for anybody. The question is it razor thin or is it just thin, right? And I think a lot of the states are going to be decided by very thin margins. And it just goes to show what we've seen now for the past couple presidential elections. Mark and I, you and I have talked about this. Like, we are just that polarized, right? There's not a real pendulum swing that goes that with a wide swing. The pendulum's kind of stuck in the middle, and it just edges over one way or another. Each of these states are going to be very, very close, and we're going to get a very close electoral college victory.
And it's interesting, Mark, because you listen to Mike Tobin, and it seems like what they're seeing, they're talking about on the ground in Wisconsin is the president's actually.
I don't want to do that auto spin.
Which a lot of people did not expect.
Yes, I mean, so the reason he's president right now is because he was able to win over those Obama voters in 2016, and he's got a very loyal base among the working class. This race is a lot. He's still.
It better not go die.
It's a lot tighter than it needed to be for him because basically the president focused on a pure base maximalization strategy, except with the African American.
Trump won Texas, at least.
He didn't try to build his base as he wanted. Most successful two-term presidents take what they got in the first election and then try and build on it. Right. And he's focused on throwing stakes to the base and getting them energized and counting on that turnout to win him the election. And it may, but it's going to be very narrow. But he left a lot of votes on the floor by not going after people who were benefiting from his policies, by behaving a little bit more presidentially, and convincing those reluctant voters to come back to him.
Yeah. You know, Kristen, if we could play around with this electoral map, because there is a situation where this could come down
It was not bad.
to a tie.
Biden is 227 and Trump is 210. So it's getting close.
I've filled in what we needed to leave the key battleground states that are left, and you tell me how we get
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and put Nevada into Biden's column. So go ahead and turn their 6 blue. Then you can give Iowa to Trump, but I would give Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan all to Biden. And these all seem within the realm of possibility for where we're at the moment. Go ahead and give Georgia and North Carolina to Trump and watch what happens to those numbers. You'll notice Biden right now is at 269.
They're messing around with the thing right now.
Then all that's left are those 2 congressional districts that we've been talking about. Now, in 2016, I believe Trump won the 2nd congressional district in Maine. So if that holds, then that would put Trump in, go ahead and hit that one, turn it red, 268. Then it comes down to Nebraska, too. And that's one that Trump won last time, but a lot of polls have suggested it could flip. So we wind up in this 269 scenario coming out in the individual district. And that is not an impossible scenario to imagine right now.
Wow.
And then it comes down to the House, because right now the House decides based not on the majority, but on who has the majority of congressional delegations. Each congressional
They're saying it could possibly be a tie.
Our state gets 1 vote, and so if depending on how the House race is played out, that could change because they will not vote until the new House is seated, and so the whole House that we have not spent a lot of time paying attention to could actually end up deciding the presidency.
And Nancy Pelosi said that she is ready to make that decision. She's ready to help the president out all she can. She said that today, Mark. So that's exactly right. The Fox News decision desk projects that Republican Senator Joni Ernst of Iowa will win re-election by defeating Democratic challenger Teresa Greenfield. That is a big pickup for the Republicans. You know, you're talking about the balance of power in the Senate. That means the Democrats need an extra one. Joni Ernst was really kind of a toss-up going into the night. She holds on to that Senate seat. That's a big victory going forward for the Republicans.
All right, and this just in, the Biden campaign has now alerted that their candidate will be delivering remarks in Wilmington, 12:30 a.m. Eastern time. I'll call your attention to the clock because we're well past midnight, and that means that we could hear from Joe Biden about 10 minutes from now. Mo, care to guess perhaps what we could hear from the former vice president?
Yeah, once.
In the morning.
Look, I think it's smart for him to come out. I would be surprised if he declares victory unless a few more states break in the next 10 minutes, right? But I think coming out there and addressing his supporters, right? There's a lot of anxiety out there. I think, you know, both candidates ought to come out, frankly, and speak to their supporters. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't be surprised if you hear the vice president, the former vice president, re-emphasize what we were talking about just a little while ago. That things are looking good, but they're not there yet. And so we just need to be patient and make sure every vote is counted. You've heard Democrats make that point time and time again over the past week or two. And having him come out and once again sort of lay that marker down that every vote needs to be counted, I'm sure will be appreciated by a lot of his supporters.
Every legal vote.
Every legal vote. That's right.
But that's the question.
Yeah, that's the question, exactly.
Well, why come out, Mark? I mean, why would Joe Biden come out? Clearly, there's nothing for him to announce. So you come out and you say, what exactly?
You thank your supporters. You tell them that we're in this, that we've got a path to victory, and we just got to be patient. I think exactly. Mo would have been a great presidential speechwriter. Would have a great speech. And Trump should come out and say the same thing and say, look, we have a path to victory. Both candidates are basically going to say we have a path to victory, and we're just going to keep fighting.
Kristen?
Yeah, this was not an election that was necessarily going to be decided tonight. We are now in the extended scenario where this is going to put every election lawyer in America is going to be well employed in the coming days and weeks. So not a lot for either candidate to say tonight besides stay the course, try to buoy their supporters' spirits, and say we're in for the long haul.
Well, here we go. So we'll hear from the former vice president a short time from now. We're just told that they will be gathering, and we've been getting some color from the Biden campaign as well, that the cars are gathering for this drive-in sort of arrival, although it's happening very slowly, we are told, and the candidate himself isn't even there yet. He is still at home. But of course, at this point, 8 minutes away from when we're supposed to hear from him, he should be making his way there. It is a brisk 43 degrees there in Wilmington. Most people are staying in their cars, we are hearing. They're wandering around, taking a look at the TV tents that are set up. So we should be getting a look at that a short time from now. But no doubt, there are still many races yet to call and many different paths to victory. In the case of Joe Biden, Donald Trump, it narrowed when Arizona did go to Joe Biden a short time ago. So we're watching it all.
And some, there's some thought that maybe they're going to call it a night. Maybe they've been told, listen, this is not going to happen tonight. Maybe you go out and tell your supporters, we're going to call it a night. We're going to pick up tomorrow morning, start counting again, see if we can,
We'll take a break and we'll see if we see him on the other side. Up next, we'll take a look at the balance of power in the Senate with a few seats still up for grabs. We'll be right back.
Another bundle in the books.
Gotta hand it to you, Jamie. Your knowledge of Victorian architecture really paid off this time.
Nah, just got lucky. So did the Thompsons. That faulty wiring could have cost them a lot more than the mudroom.
Thankfully, they bundled their motorcycle with their home and auto. They're protected 24/7.
What do you say? One more game of backgammon?
Not on your life.
What's your name?
Help us on the way.
911 returns this January on Fox.
Thursday night football on Fox. Aaron Rodgers leads the Packers' high-powered attack as they take on the Niners. He's got it. Thursday Night Football on Fox, NFL Network, and streaming on Prime Video.
If Social Security denies your disability application, you can appeal. If Social Security judges deny your case, you can appeal to federal court. But not all lawyers fight for you in federal court. We do. I'm attorney Tom Sutton.
Yeah, right.
Application through federal court.
Through spades.
Help thousands of people. Social Security disability is all we do.
Call 1-888-896-3026. Leventhal, Sutton, and Gornstein.
Doesn't look like it. Just me and you and somebody else.
Your happy place.
Dude, there's only 2 people in here.
Then break it. Every emergency gives you a potent blend of nutrients, so you can emerge your best with Emergency.
The Fox 56 Weather Authority team, tracking the storm. This is a Fox 56 News election update. You decide 2020.
Good evening, and thanks for staying up late with us for this local election update. There is a lot to recap from local races and where things stand nationwide, and we've only got a couple minutes, so let's jump right in. Pennsylvania's 8th congressional district is tight. It started with Congressman Cartwright in the lead, then swayed to Jim Bognet's favor, and that's where things stand right now, with Jim Bognet holding that slight lead, 52%.
I don't think so.
9,000 votes. Fox 56's Dylan Fearon is live right now at Jim Bognet's watch party. Dylan, this would be a significant swing for the state. What's the atmosphere there?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, Jimmy, the party's still kicking here at the Pines in Hazleton, Luzerne County. You said 9,000 votes. About an hour ago, we had Jim Bognet talk to supporters saying he has an 8,000 vote lead. Let's bring you in right now. Here, let's bring you in. So
yes.
An hour ago, you said 8,000 vote lead. You just reported 9,000 vote lead. Your thoughts on that with a lot of great election day turnout, some mail-in votes still left to be counted?
Dylan, we feel like we're in a fantastic position to be ahead on election night against an 8-year incumbent who outspent us.
Yeah, I guess. I just didn't like it. He was deleting cards. That just sucks.
I support President Trump. We're going to make America great again.
What are you seeing right now? Because Luzerne County is stopped counting until tomorrow. We know Monroe County is going to be counting all their mail-in ballots tomorrow. That 9,000 vote lead, is that comfortable for you? What are you seeing right now?
We feel really good about our 9,000.
I know he's struggling just as much as I am. So, you know.
We'll see how the counting's going. We just want every vote to be counted lawfully. We want them to follow the law, follow what the legislature laid out and the governor followed, not have any kind of manipulation of the ballots. We want it to be counted legally and every legal vote be counted.
Really, really quick. Lackawanna County got all their votes in. Wayne, Pike. What were you seeing in those 3 counties?
Wow, we were incredibly strong in Wayne and Pike County, and the president, I believe, won Lackawanna County. I believe that's true. We did incredible in Lackawanna County. I believe I won Old Forge and some of the big towns up there. We thank Lackawanna County for coming out to make America great again.
I actually appreciate the time. We'll have more election coverage for you on air, online, fox56.com. We'll send it right back over to Jamie.
All right, thanks, Dylan. We want to bring in our political analyst to go over some of those results. Jeff Brower is a professor at Keystone College. Jeff, staying with the 8th Congressional District, clearly it's a close race, but what does it mean if Bognet comes out on top?
Yeah, it's definitely a very close race, probably closer than a lot of folks thought. But there's still a lot of vote that needs to be counted. Only about 80% is in. Most of what's left is mail-in votes, which will definitely skew towards Cartwright. So it's probably going to get much closer before it's over. I heard that Bognet just mentioned that Trump won Lackawanna County. That's not true. Biden won Lackawanna County by about 8 points. So it does mean, though, that Bognet and the rest of the district really did ride on the coattails of Trump, as Trump did do well in the rest of that district.
So, talking about Biden, we saw him come to Scranton. We saw both candidates really take Pennsylvania to heart, but he was back in Scranton today. He campaigned hard on the fact that he's from Pennsylvania. What does it mean if he does end up winning the whole thing?
Well, I mean, it would mean that Scranton would be one of the few places that could boast that it's the birthplace of a U.S. president. There's only been 45 U.S. presidents in the United States history, so not many places can boast the birthplace of one. Of course, it's great for Scranton, northeastern Pennsylvania, to have someone in the White House that is there for them, representing them It also means that obviously Joe Biden would be the only second Catholic president of the United States. And of course, Kamala Harris would be the first woman vice president and the first person of color to win either the presidency or the vice presidency.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
Besides Barack Obama, of course.
We really appreciate the insight tonight. There is a lot to digest, and we will be digesting it for a long time. You can stay up to date with the latest results on fox56.com.
This is a Fox 56 News election update. You decide 2020.
Rick, thank you. We have breaking news. We have a major race to call to announce the Fox News decision desk can now project that Vice President Joe Biden will defeat President Trump in the key battleground state of Minnesota.
Biden just won Minnesota.
From Joe Biden, that's at any moment. The former vice president said he would come out and speak at 12:30. It's now 12:30. You can see people kind of gathering in Wilmington in cars there. The vice president, we're told, is going to come out and say that he wants the vote count to go on. He wants things to be fair, continue on that way, and that's,
we just don't know.
We just don't know.
We just don't know. But Mark Thiessen, I just don't think that I can get used to in 2020, election night 2020. Here we are in looking at cars. You're saying people gathering. There were some people that it's cars gathering. It's fairly quiet. I mean, 12:30.
Biden won Minnesota.
And Biden's just won Minnesota. He's secured Arizona, as Fox projected a while ago. And it's kind of quiet. I would listen for a little bit there. But this is the view at Biden headquarters. So we're told that Joe Biden just left his home
Hi, Stephen.
minutes ago. He's about 10-15 minutes away. And then he's going to speak.
Yeah, we
Not much.
Results, it sounds like, and you know, I've been thinking more and more about your 269 tie scenario.
Yep.
I mean, you know, it's almost 1 a.m, so we're getting into you know,
why not?
You know, it's 2020. Why not, right? So right now, I think if it goes to the House, right now I think it's a 20. I want to be confirmed. It's a 27 to 23.
Not much.
Advantage of congressional delegation.
Listening to the election.
What happens in the House races? Do the Democrats have gained seats in the House?
Playing Coin Master.
And even that out. Kirsten, before she left the set, was saying that it looks like the Iowa delegation is flipped towards the Republicans. So they've
Thank
gained
God.
So they'd have to gain 3. If I'm doing my math right, they'd have to gain 3 congressional delegations in order to win the presidency in the House. So right now, according to the map, if it's 269, it goes to the House. The vote is after the new Congress is seated. With an expanded Republican delegation, Donald Trump would be elected president by the House of Representatives.
I mean, Chris Direwalt, we were just playing around with this. A tie. We were talking about how bizarre it is here in election year 2020, and we're watching cars gather at Biden headquarters. And now we're also looking at the possibility. That's a real electoral map possibility. What are you watching? What could you tell us?
Well, it is definitely that. It is possible. It is not probable, but it is possible. And we're all having a lot of fun learning about probabilities and possibilities as we do all of this magical math tonight. And as you say, what a bizarre moment in American history, something that, for all of the challenges that we've had in 2020, our kids, everybody will remember what this was like. So here's Joe Biden in an automotive. We know Joe Biden loves the American automotive manufacturing sector.
Good night.
But here's Joe Biden with the Autobots for the Transformers movie. Joe Biden's going to be there. It's a moment, but he is smart to get out there and talk about his accomplishments so far and how close, relatively speaking, he is.
Exactly.
And to tell his supporters to be cool because it's going to be a minute.
Yeah, and it's interesting, Chris. You know, as you look at the Joe Biden, event, we're about to see Joe Biden coming out to speak, and there's a possibility, who knows, that maybe the president will follow suit, as some of our panelists have suggested. You look at the rest of the map. Can you tell us what's going on? We've heard very little out of Georgia, very little out of North Carolina. What's happening there, Chris?
It's impossibly close, and whether or not we're able to call it tonight, and tonight starts to lose meaning, right? As we get in, we're about to get into the wee small hours They just they switched the buffet out to breakfast over here, so you know that it's on. But Georgia and North Carolina, I have no idea that we're going to be able to call them anytime soon. And the same goes for Pennsylvania, the same goes for Michigan, and the same goes for Wisconsin. This is because of all that mail. And we have to, all of those ballots have to be gone through. It takes time. I don't know when they're going to stop counting tonight. I don't know when they're going to start counting tomorrow. But in all likelihood, not in all likelihood, in a substantial likelihood, Joe Biden's supporters are going to have to wait. And he's not going to be able to say tonight that it's all done. So it's probably good practice to say, thanks, be cool, stay tuned.
Arizona's been called, let's be clear, because there's a lot floating around out there. Fox News did call Arizona, Chris, and there's been some criticism. We're hearing rumbles inside the campaign that they thought it was called too early, but we are certain with our call on that.
Heck yeah, and you know, the thing is, it's frustrating when you lose something that you hold so dear. And for Republicans, almost every map...
I don't know, probably not much longer.
Arizona. And the loss of Arizona means that they've got
I'm pretty tired.
Somewhere. That something they need
I do a couple things around this house.
North Carolina and Georgia that they've
I get something to drink.
They need fortune to shine upon them in those Great Lakes states.
What are you seeing as far as these Senate races are concerned?
Well, look,
There's not much to do either, so.
Everybody knows this. Now that we've seen races in Colorado and Arizona go for the Democrats, Republicans are going to need both of those seats in Georgia, which are not certain, but in most likelihoods heading toward runoff, and they're going to have to fight that out runoff. So we'll be back.
Looks like I'll be up all night then. They said that it might not be over until tomorrow.
Chris, I mean, you know more about this than a lot of people. So do the election committees, the commissions, do they say, okay, well, let's wrap it up for the night. We're going to start at a certain time tomorrow. We're going to get these things done. It's going to take 2 or 3 days. When do these announcements come out, and when do we get some notice about how we go forward from here?
So different states have different thresholds.
Yep.
Generally, what you're talking about are a 2 or 3 day threshold for when you have to have round 1 done, and then you have to have the canvass done, generally speaking, within the week.
So this way they could possibly take 3 days.
Put them all in a pretty close proximity. It's the end
It's
of
all
this
right.
week, and then it's next Tuesday before when everything has to be ticky-tack down to the last thing in canvas.
Chris, if you hear the noise, it's not just the cars at the headquarters. It is the arrival, it appears, of the former vice president, because again, we were told about 10 minutes ago he left his home, making his way to headquarters. You hear the horns honking. We don't know what he's going to say, Chris. Care to speculate?
I just think his message needs to be one of calm and optimism, because that's reasonable. It's a reasonable thing for him right now. He has a broader path to 270 than Trump. He can be optimistic about that, but he's got to tell his supporters to be cool and stay in there, and that we don't want things to get unsettled. I'm sure that Joe Biden is remembering Al Gore's experience of 2000 about who speaks first, how do they speak, and how do you frame this. And the framing that Joe Biden wants to create is, we're doing well, we're ahead, this is going the right direction, hang in there and be cool, so that Trump is the one who is playing catch-up and looks like he's playing catch-up instead of Biden.
And would you expect the president to play catch-up and actually go out and speak after Joe Biden speaks?
So that becomes a difficult question, because now you look like you're going tit for tat. Remember, the early reporting and the thinking was that Trump was going to try to come out and bluff his way, right, and go out and declare victory early. Everybody said, oh, how can he do that? Now he's waited, and Biden's going to go. So if he goes after Biden, it sounds like he's playing catch-up. Maybe he will, or maybe what he'll do is wait for the morning and then start launching exocet missiles from his Twitter account and start, as the lawyers are ripping their parachute cords over Harrisburg.
Yeah, and of course, as soon as the president was asked about, hey, will you come out and declare victory early, he said, no, he's not playing games. He has no intention of doing that. He said that yesterday on Fox and Friends. As for this scenario, I think it's an open question.
Hey, Chris,
Absolutely.
if you could, the next few minutes, so we're going to hear from Joe Biden, it looks like a couple minutes from now. As far as these northern states, Wisconsin, Michigan, of course, Pennsylvania will put a big question mark. Anything going to be called in the next few minutes?
Oh, really?
I doubt we're going to see anything. No, I'm not where I am not inside my groundhog hole where I can see all of the stuff. But when I came in here to talk to you, I would tell you that it was unlikely that any of the remaining Great Lakes states would be called soon. The Minnesota call tells you a lot about what's going on up there, but Pennsylvania, I can't imagine. And as far as Michigan goes, maybe, but Wisconsin seems very unlikely too.
What about southern states? You think? North Carolina, Georgia?
It's just so close. North Carolina particularly, but both states really, it's impossibly close. And again, that tells you a lot about the condition of the race. The fact that the Republicans are fighting tooth and nail in a very red state like Georgia, or what was a very red state like Georgia, tells you, how tight this path is.
So many people know it's Chris Darwell on TV. Many of us know you personally. You're a cool cat. It's hard to shock you. What has struck you tonight, Chris, watching these returns come in?
I gotta tell you, I hate to say it because everybody hates us, but man, the pollsters and the forecasters did a great job this year. The pre-election polls have comported with the election results to a really impressive degree so far. There have been no, I can't believe it's not butter situations tonight. And Florida, I think, is what. It was very close, but as we've seen with Republicans in many recent years, Senate and gubernatorial elections, Republicans have a better turnout operation and do well in Florida. Georgia's very close. North Carolina is very close. All the states that we said are going to be close.
Cool. Where are you getting this information?
States where there were clear polling advantages for one candidate or another.
I don't see nothing about it.
Lined up with all those expectations.
Chris, we'll let you get back to work. We're going to take a quick break as we await Joe Biden to speak at headquarters there. Chris Darwell, thank you. We'll take a really quick break. We should hear from the former vice president in just a moment. We'll be right back.
Where does it say that?
It's so good to see you. You too. So really, how are you? Oh, well, look, that's what we're both taking right now, Fanapt. It's really been helping me manage my schizophrenia. I used to hear these terrible voices. I used to feel like everyone was staring at me. But we're doing much better now, right?
Fanapt is approved for the treatment of schizophrenia in adults. In clinical trials, Fanapt significantly improves symptoms of schizophrenia compared to placebo. Fanapt may change your heart rhythm, which could elevate risk of sudden death. Your doctor will consider this when deciding among treatments, and may prescribe another medication first, or may instruct you to take a smaller dosage of Fanapt.
The good thing to know is we're not alone.
Call 8557 Fanapt.
Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day,
No matter how you celebrate this year, make this holiday extra special with a gift from Pandora Jewelry.
With Mucinex Night Shift, you've got powerful relief from your worst nighttime cold and flu symptoms. So grab Night Shift to fight your symptoms, get your Z's, and get back to your rhythm. Feel the power. Beat the symptoms fast.
Hey, Tony, what you doing?
I am just reviewing some of Tubi's best plays.
Tubi, huh?
They got a huge offensive line. Tubi has such a deep bench of free movies and television shows. There's always a perfect play.
Tubi, download now on all your favorite devices.
Joe Biden now speaking at headquarters saying it ain't over till every vote is counted. They're feeling good. Let's listen.
It's going to take time to count the votes. We're going to win Pennsylvania.
Exactly.
I'm talking to folks in Philly, Allegheny County, Scranton, and they're really encouraged by the turnout and what they see. Look, we could know the results as early as tomorrow morning, but it may take a little longer. As I've said all along, it's not my place or Donald Trump's place to declare who's won this election. That's the decision of the American people. But I'm optimistic about this outcome. I want to thank every one of you who came out and vote in this election. By the way, Chris Coons and the Democrats, congratulations here in
I
Delaware.
agree with this guy.
Hey, John, you the go. Yeah, the whole team, man. You've done a great job. I'm grateful to the poll workers, to our volunteers, our canvassers, everyone who participated in this democratic process. And I'm grateful to all my supporters here in Delaware and all across the nation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And folks, you heard me say it before. Every time I walk out the house up in Scranton, Joey,
Good.
Faith. And my grandma, when she was alive, you don't know Joey, spread it. Keep the faith, guys. We're going to win this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your patience is great. Let's walk over here.
And there you have it. Joe Biden speaking at headquarters, announced it about 15 minutes before he even arrived, left his home, drove over to the drive-in party that is happening at headquarters, spoke for a couple minutes, ain't over to every vote, every ballot is counted, says that the campaign is feeling good. He pointed to a couple of those key counties that they're watching in Pennsylvania as that becomes the big state to watch.
Exactly.
If indeed he's able to secure some of those.
I'm laughing about these comments towards Slobber Knocker.
You show some confidence. You say this is the way. You know we're going to follow the process, and we are in this for the long haul.
Thank you.
Is he back? What? Oh, he's back on. They were bringing him back on. Now he's back on. I'm sorry. All right, go ahead. He's tired.
And it was smart.
Yes.
Go to bed right now. Right. You're not going to get any more clarity on the results tonight, I don't think. Well, you might have the Great Lakes states, so we could still have results
exactly.
in Michigan and in Wisconsin.
Well, Chris Firewall is saying probably not in the Great Lakes state, maybe in the southern states, maybe in North Carolina and Georgia. It's possible there. We're not really sure what the hell.
I love that. Me too.
You think?
Yeah. From what I've seen, I was looking at some information in Wisconsin just moments ago.
Good. That's news to us.
So the question is, what do you accomplish? Do you stay up all night and then you come out later? And that's always a hard call. So it is smart for him to go out, put his optimistic stamp. And frankly, given the win in Arizona, he does have the inside edge.
Yep.
So supporters are there waving their flags. He came, he greeted them, he has now left, and now we await those states. Mark?
Yeah, my sources in Wisconsin say 95% turnout in Madison, which is very tough for Donald Trump. Suburban Milwaukee margins are not enough, but Kenosha is coming strong for Trump.
These people are really dumb. They really are.
And if he wins the 3rd congressional district, he can win the state. So that's where we are.
Well,
I think that's absolutely right, and consistent with what we've been talking about for a good part of the night. But I'm hearing more and more chatter about Georgia.
Really? He doesn't even seek the attention. He dismisses his name and everything. Are you kidding me? They're retarded.
Sense of optimism that Georgia could go Democrat, that the remaining votes, a lot of votes left out there in the Atlanta area, mail-in and early votes, and if Georgia
it's not worth watching, man. Swear to God.
That just may be game, set, match.
I want to take a spin on the touchscreen in just a second, look at Allegheny County and some of those counties that Joe Biden just mentioned that they are seeing strength in numbers there. We've got another announcement to make. The Fox News decision desk can now project that President Trump will defeat former Vice President Joe Biden in the state of Montana. That just coming in, and that brings the electoral college vote for Joe Biden to 237 to Donald Trump's 213.
Yeah, exactly. I used to watch them too. I don't watch them anymore. Once I know that 2K just give them free shit, I'm done. And same as Funky Town. All he does is get free shit. And I'm here struggling with money, and they're getting free shit when he has 60,000 fucking credits all the time. It's just it's ridiculous.
Yes, it sure does. And I will point out that this was the plan from the Biden campaign as early as yesterday, that the former vice president, would come out at some point tonight. They expected it to be very late to address the country and give an update on where things stand. I know that when that Arizona call came in, it was really positive news for them. And because of that, they're looking at North Carolina, Georgia, if one of those states ends up tipping for them. And those were two they identified that might come in earlier compared to some of the Midwest and Pennsylvania area states. Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, they expected to be late totals as those absentee ballots start to roll in. They're expecting some litigation from the Trump campaign. Republicans they've already set up a hearing tomorrow in Pennsylvania for one batch of ballots that they are disputing, trying to invalidate. So they're looking at those Midwest states as possible avenues that might take a little bit longer. But with Arizona, that win, Georgia, North Carolina are looking pretty good. It was interesting
Exactly.
to hear Joe Biden mention Lackawanna
Well, we
County.
pay full price for everything
This is a big piece of
with our hard-earned money.
his platform. If you recall, when he launched his campaign in August of last year from Pittsburgh, part of his initial stuff was telling people that President Trump won in 2016 through support of mostly white working-class Americans who Biden says were duped by the president's policies favoring the wealthy. He's made his campaign about Scranton versus Park Avenue, so the numbers they're seeing in Pennsylvania are personal for Biden tonight. Back to you guys.
Jackie Heinrich live at Biden headquarters tonight. Thank you.
Up next, we'll continue looking at tonight's results from the Fox News decision desk with the Senate and the presidency still on the line.
Hey, stop! It's all right, friend. Little girl is lost. I'm taking her home. My name is Captain Kidd. Captain.
Word is she's that captive out of Wichita Falls.
How much you want for her? This child is not for sale. I'm gonna get you away from all this thing. Take you clear of it.
News of the world in theaters Christmas. With Mucinex All-in-One, you've got unbeatable relief from your worst cold and flu symptoms. So when you need to show your cold who's boss, grab Mucinex All-in-One and get back to your rhythm. Feel the power. Beat the symptoms fast.
I am Conor McGregor, multiple weight MMA champion. I'm a fighter and I've been through many battles in the octagon. Many consider my fights in the octagon heroic, but the real life heroes are those men and women who fight to protect us every day. The real life fighters, the real life heroes are the firefighters and police officers. These first responders are true heroes because these brave men and women put themselves in the line of danger every single day protecting us all. The Tunnel to Towers Foundation ensures that first responders from fire, EMS and police departments who are killed in the line of duty with young children have a home without the burden of a mortgage. They are my heroes. They need our help today.
Yeah, no.
I'd like to ask you to join me in donating $11.
And it causes a lot of problems too.
Supports our first responders. Please call now at 1-844-BRAVEST or visit tunneltotowers.org.
When pain wears you down, you need fast relief. And new ICI Dry Spray delivers. Feel it working instantly, providing powerful relief to muscles and joints. Icy the dull, hot to relax. New ICI Dry Spray.
Mayim Bialik is coming to Fox.
I play the owner of a cat cafe, and it's going to be perfect. Oh, I'm sorry.
Call Me Cat premieres this January on Fox.
From big-time fakers to big winners, I Can See Your Voice has America on the edge of their seat. But tomorrow, nothing will prepare you for the most shocking episode yet.
What did I tell you?
All new I Can See Your Voice tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't watch him. Like I said, I only watch Zoology and I stream for you guys myself. I watch Big E Do too occasionally. He's funny.
Put out a tweet saying that he will be making a big statement tonight, I should say, and then he wrote a big win. He again tweeted just a couple minutes ago, we're up big, but they are trying to steal the election. We will never let them do it. Votes cannot be cast after the polls are closed. All right, we want to bring in our panel. We've got our whole crew on set, but we want to get to Maria
Yeah.
and Guy Benson. Can you tell it's 1 o'clock in the morning yet? But Guy, to you, and Lawrence, you on this as well. And Guy, if you don't mind, we're doing Lawrence first.
Right.
Lawrence,
Well,
I talked to
there's
you the
nothing
other
on
day.
that.
You have been on the ground in some of these key states that we're still waiting on tonight. Talk about Pennsylvania. We just heard from the president. I know you spent time there as well, talking to the people. He's talking
Oh,
about
man.
Allegheny County. He's talking about his home.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'll stream for you guys tomorrow. Like I'm off for 2 days now, so I'll stream for you tomorrow sometime. So yep. I just want you guys to have a good night and stay safe, and I hope everything turns out great for everybody. I love you all. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for notifying. Peace.
Policy of Joe Biden. They also talk